Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's market commentary. I hope you're very well. It's 10 a.m. and I've only just started this commentary. Basically, when I was logged in at 8 a.m., there wasn't anything I was particularly interested in, and there still isn't anything I'm interested in. But I thought we might as well get this started anyway. Essentially, I think we're going to be probably waiting till 1:30. So yet again, it's going to be one of those video updates where I'm waiting for news to come out just to see if we get some sort of movement. That's tradable. Now the yen has come down overnight here, and it's come down to its hourly 21. Let's take this to the hourly charts here. Oh, pretty much the hourly 21 anyway. So it's had a nice enough move down, and it's just doing a little tiny little bounce here at the moment, but it wasn't enough for me to justify wanting to really bother getting in on this. So I've left the yen alone. The euro's not doing much. Let's have a look at the euro. Oh, okay, maybe it is. Oh, it's been up to 68. Okay, and then it's pulled back and it's down now at 46. So let's have a look at the euro off screen. Let's have a look at the euro. See, shows you how little I've been doing because I'm not even really looking that much. Just sort of, yeah. I mean, if I go to the hourly charts, just looking off screen there, it's just very sloppy on the hourly charts here. There's not really too much I can do with that. It's got positive momentum, but it's very sloppy chart behaviour. So I'm not too interested at the moment in the euro dollar. It's the same sort of thing with the pound across the board. It's that way. I will say that I'm in a long, fun enough, from yesterday on gold, but it's underwater at the moment, and it's sort of close. It's quite close to my stop, so we'll see what happens with gold. But gold's not doing anything either here today, so not really too much to report at the moment. Hopefully we can get some news out at when the news comes out at 1:30. Maybe something will happen then. If something happens in the meantime, fine. But I'm just reading all of these markets and struggling to read them to really get a sense of direction here at the moment. A major sense of direction that I want to trade. Yes, I see the potential for the euro to pull off a little bit more, but it's not something I feel that confident in wanting to trade. So because it has been around between 137 sort of 50 area, let's call it, and 138. I'm just very conscious it's just sort of, if we come out to a daily chart, maybe make it a bit easier. So over the last few days here now, we've just been around these same sort of levels. Now it may want to start to retrace and then put in a bigger retrace, but do I really want to feel like I want to trade that at the moment? No. So we're just sitting around these highs essentially. So for now, I think I'll press pause and we'll come back to this. Just back here. I'm just looking at the Aussie dollar. I'd love to be able to short this in a way, but it's still got a fair bit of hourly momentum actually at this moment, so it can carry on rolling over, and we've got momentum in the background, and so it just stops me from being able to get in, even though it's actually having a nice flush. It's just one of those days where it seems to be that those markets where sometimes that happens, where you've got the market moving down. I'd like to be able to short it, but because there's some technical levels a bit lower down based on the daily charts, but I can't do anything with this, which is a bit of a shame because of the way the momentum is structured today. So can't do anything with that. Actually, the euro's coming down, but again, even with the euro, let's have a look at the 5-minute chart of the euro. It's coming down quite nicely, but I'm looking at my charts off screen, and I can't justify taking that one either because that one's not got the momentum locked in as yet. I mean, she's going to go negative. What time is it? It's only 10:15. So if it closes down, on the hourly charts down here, then that will go negative. So we'll start to have a look at this, but I still can't do anything with it just yet. So I'm just having a look at my 4-hour charts off screen. Yeah, there's a potential to come down to the 4-hour 50, which is down at 136.94. So there is some potential a bit lower down, but I've just got to be patient and wait. So I'll press pause for now. Right, I'm just back. Obviously, Euro's had quite a decent flush down here, but I've not managed to be obviously on any of it because I was having to wait for that momentum to come down. But actually, what I'm looking at is not the euro at all. I'm actually looking at gold and looking to get in. Well, I've just taken a long, but I'm looking to add to that position on gold. Now I got stopped out, like I said earlier on. I was in a swing, and I've just been stopped out on that. Oops, that's reduce the euro trade. I don't want to show you all the individual positions on that now, do I? So that's still the swing trade I'm in on the euro, so we'll ignore that. So here's the gold. So I've got stopped out on that one, and I've literally just gone long. I thought, oh yeah, I better record this. So, and I want to add to this long on gold. It's not perfect from a day trading perspective, but I'm looking at the bigger picture, and I do see the potential with gold to still come higher. We've got divergences in play on the sort of hourly time frames. We've got positive momentum on the daily time frames. I'm just not really buying into this down move we've had on gold, and gold hasn't gone to new lows on the dailies. So I'm looking at trying to get some more entries in on gold. So see if that's going to materialize. So if I can get some more entries in, then that's where I'm going to be looking, and I will bring up the charts and stuff, but bear in mind I am trying to get long gold. So I'll press pause for now. Right, I've got my 3 entries in on gold now, so let's bring the account back over. So I've got 3 entries in, all gone in around about 128, hopefully 1228, 1227, 1228. So I've put the 3 little entries in. It's only little 10-ounce trades, so they're fairly small, with stops down, as you can see, down at 1220. So I've put those in. Now, so it's a relatively tight stop, but really I'm looking for bigger upside targets. So I will bring up the charts a bit later, but I'm just about to pop out. It's gym time, so I'll bring up the live charts of gold a bit later, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to lose too much if they fail, but if they can start to run, then I've got some decent upside targets, which I'll go through with you when we get there. So we'll see what happens for now. So it's worthwhile risking 100, 150 quid. We've got to ignore that swing that was in there from yesterday, so lost 124. So we'll just see what happens. So I can't quite justify trading this euro dollar here today, at the moment at least anyway, and I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I think it's too much of a conflict of interest with my swing long on the euro dollar. Even though I do see the potential for euro to come down to that 4 hour 50, which is down at 136.90 odd. But to day trade it, I'm just not feeling the love. So for now, we'll see what's going to happen with this gold, and I'll come back to this in a bit. Okay, just back. So gold, as we can see, it's on a 5-minute chart here. Just pulled up a standard sort of chart here on eSignal, just so you can see gold. So from when I got in earlier on, I don't know, whenever it was over here, it's had a bit of a run up and it's pulling back. But if we come out to some of the higher time frames, it just looks like it's a fairly sort of standard sort of pullback at the moment into sort of the moving averages, and same on the higher time frame. So I'm really looking to see if this gold is going to. What I liked about it was diverging down here off the lows, and gold I've got a bigger time frame view of. So if we come out to the slightly higher time frames, go out to the daily charts, it had a flush down yesterday, but it hadn't made new lows on the flush. It could do it today if it wants to, but I've taken that decision that I think that we're diverging across all of these lows, and I think overall this gold is going to try and work its way back. So I'm treating this as a bit of a swing, but obviously it's only got a very tight stop on it anyway, because the stop, as you know, is down at 1220. So we're just going to see what happens as we go through this afternoon here, but I'll press pause for now. Right, so I'm just I'm talking to the guys in the room here, but I'm also obviously recording. So I've got a trade potential here on the dollar yen. We've got some news coming out in a few minutes time. I'll be looking to trade into these bands, into my white lines up here, and I'll be putting a stop by the looks of things up around about 65 probably, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to be looking at I may put the stop up towards 70 actually. So and then we'll see if it can then roll all the way over. So let's see what's going to happen. So here we go. The news is just about to be released. Let's see what happens. May not do anything too major, the news. It's not the biggest piece of news out, but you never know, we might get enough of a move. Okay, not too much at the moment. Okay, I shall press pause on this recording because there's no point in us me leaving this recording if I can't get into a trade. I was looking essentially to trade this into these bands. It's on the 15-minute time frame, and then see if we could roll it all the way over down for we got an hourly 50. Was it an hourly 50? Yeah, down here, and a daily pivot down at 103.05. So right down here. 0.05 is the target. So if it can set up, come up to these bands, I will be looking at that. Let's just double check the 30-minute chart. No, that's okay. So it's the 15-minute chart that there we are that we're interested in. So we'll see what happens there. I'll press pause for now. Okay, still here. We're going to have to move this off because the yen never set up. It just went down and down and down, didn't set up. So I'm still in this gold trade. This is a 5-minute chart of it. There's not really too much to say. We're at 12.32. My entries were at 12.27 and 28. So let's just bring over the accounts, and you can see. Remember, we had the ignore the euro trades here. We had the losing swing from yesterday, and now I've put in 3 positions here because they've got a tighter stop. I can afford to put 3 in because the stop's tighter, and so we'll just see what happens with these. So we'll see what happens going into next week. If gold can hold and can move up, then could be running several £100. I mean, look at this at the moment. So let's just go through this very quickly. So what we've got is we're £124 down, and effectively now only down 32, but obviously we're in an open trade. But I'm going to be looking for at least 3 times this level. So it's going to be 360, 70 pounds at least on this trade before I'm starting to look into bank. So we'll see what happens there. That's going to be into next week. So that's it for now. Sorry, Friday's live trading again has been a bit of a damp squib. It's just this time of year. We'll do another one next week, but then that'll be pretty much it. Well, that will be it for the year, and then we'll start again in the new year, and hopefully the markets on a Friday morning can deliver me some trades. Have a good weekend.